hero for the O-line, stopping any chance of a break for Minnesota. There's another huck put up. Kyle Cox puts it to Rick Gross, who's in chase, and he really turns on the jets to go and get that.
Well, that's
Kyle
where
Cox. You see Cameron Brock comes out into the field and has one defender under him and one defender over the top of him. Almost double teaming Cameron Brock at first, and then they leave him uncovered in the end. It's Rick Gross.
the big thing, and certainly in terms of when the wind chill have it, is maybe one of the things that, as you said, is sometimes obviously patience is really key on a point, while at the same time I think sometimes if you're making a team work too much, maybe.
You know, an AUDL level offense.
And one of the things you're seeing here is there have been a few points in some of the games this year for the AlleyCats where they're throwing in kind of a D-line on O in terms of just giving it a different look. As you see there.
Langer with a layout D attempt. Spencer Loskar marking here. And that's number 3, Brian Vanuka. Kyle Cox marking here. It's up. Rick Gross looking for the D, and he's able to come down with it.
You like the AlleyCats' chances there when you see Brock and Gross around the disc there downfield.
2 players that aren't going to lose an air battle very often. Levi Jacobs gets the disc down the sideline, puts up a big blade, and that's a bit of redemption for.
But certainly a different story here today where we just talked about those mental mistakes that both teams are committing. A late stall can cause that in terms of really needing to get rid of the disc. But a lot of D's being earned here today.
Yeah, and just like that, Triplett with some great defense there. Klain really has to work to get open. Something he hasn't had to do a lot this game. A big throw put up. Number 0, Josh Rick with the disc. Waits for a second. Spencer Loskar works himself open. Alex Henderson with the disc. Floats one out for Rick. Rick Gross comes down with it. Really.
Situation, I think.
Yeah, for sure. Minnesota working the disc now. Their second chance. Josh Klain puts up a big huck.
Floats a little bit there towards the end.
Zach Zebarth plays some good defense, but Wyatt Meckler comes down. That's going to be a miscommunication by Minnesota. Kyle Cox picks up the disc and immediately hucks it, looking deep for Rick Gross. Rick with 2 defenders coming. Henderson puts it around for Keenan. Keenan wide open on the far sidelines, Donovan Triplett. And he puts up a bit of a floaty one. Minnesota is able to come down with it. That's going to be a big D by number 14, Mitchell McCarthy. Minnesota puts it around. Spencer Loskar has a chance at it.
Ooh, who's going for the Callahan on that one?
Neither of them able to come up with it, and Josh Klain has the disc. Sends it deep, looking for Fanuka again.
Ooh.
Travis Carpenter with the disc. Puts it to the far sideline, finds Cameron Brock.
I think it's very uncommon for either AUDL team to not get at least 20. That's usually something that you see either team at least getting up in that range.
Yeah, that's a pretty safe
At least
bet.
one of the team.
Keegan North puts up a big throw. Elliott Trotter chases one down for Minnesota. Kyle Cox marking here in the center of the field. Elliott Trotter with a good hesitation move, but gets looked off. And that's going to be a hammer throw.
Competitive leagues, we see kind of more pickup leagues. You know, we have club, you have the AlleyCats now, and that's something to where it's just continuing to put Ultimate on the map. Again, just shows that Ultimate is a sport that is here to stay. It reaches all across the world, and there's all different levels from youth all the way up to world championships. And, you know, they give away gold medals in Ultimate too. So that's something.